DC Blood Blast.
All right, we're live. We're live. We're live. Ooh. Ooh. All right. Anyways, what is up, everyone? It's TK from the Batcave. I'm here with the co-host Mo that does the most, and that's where it stops. Mo from Dudes Talking Comics.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Mo? How are you?
Not much. Weren't we just here yesterday? No.
Yo, we was here. Yesterday was the day, and now today is a new day, and like every day is a new day.
Yes, it is a new day because that's technically how it works.
POD.
That's how it works. So what's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing well. I am doing well. Did you read all your comics? I didn't read all of them.
I only read Death Metal. The Deceased one that I read, it was a whack tie-in.
Yeah, I didn't read it.
You don't need to read it. I honestly thought it. Maybe I got too excited. I thought it was the next issue of Deceased. It wasn't. Yeah. It was a tie-in. It's not even worth mentioning or even talking about.
All right. So I'm gonna jump before we get into the comics. Before we get into Tuesday's comics, DC's comics. Something dropped. Something is going on. Something's crazy going on. I thought in the first place it was a positive energy. I was like, yo, DC fandom is happening. This is going down. Yo, they're sparking up. You know that what is Marvel doing and all of that. And then all this news came through. But there's a couple of articles I pulled up so I can read it to everyone and to myself because I have even read it fully. So this is gonna be interesting. But Fatal J's in the house. Perry Comics is in the house. Who else is in the house? Yo, what up? What up, fellas? What up, fellas? Yo, Fatal J. I saw your video. I didn't watch it, but I am gonna watch it. I know you dropped a video. If you guys don't know Fatal J, you guys gotta go check him out. Go check Perry Comics. My boy, these are guys that hustle in the community. 1-2 Comic Talk. Yo, everybody be hustling. Everybody.
This video is like a TK. Should we set up how we set up? Wow. I don't know what I just said. Maybe because I'm upset of that Madden loss. But anyway.
Oh my God, it's still hitting you. Oh man, yo, I forgot you just went live on Madden. If you guys haven't checked that out, I don't know if he's gonna post it.
Who was watching the game? Because we're gonna get right into this. I'll just let you know what happened. I came back. I was down. Did I tie the game? I ended up tying the game, and then he ended up coming back. And then the last two. Oh, I remember saying it because TK was live watching. I said, "Yo, TK, you think I'm gonna come back, or am I gonna like mess up and like pick six or whatever?" I ended up coming back, and then I ended up stopping him, and then no, I was down by a touchdown, right, TK? 7-14.
You was down by a touchdown. You were like in the 20, in the 15.
At the 10.
Get it in the 10, in the 5. Oh,
and stop. I got stopped at the 1 yard line, and I'm like, yo, I got time. I was gonna run the same plays. I think he knew I was running the same plays.
Bro, I kept telling you RB was open. Your character in RB, it was the guy to the left. He was running by himself twice in both your plays. Anyways, let's get into this. DC, the DC news. Let's see if this cheers you up because it won't. Because you know what? It definitely won't.
Go for it, TK. Go for it.
It definitely won't. So I'm gonna read an article. I'm gonna read part of an article. I think I don't want to read the whole thing. Where is it at? So many articles. I was just like, what? Is this true? Is this going on? So the first article I'm gonna read is HollywoodReporter.com. I don't know how accurate they are, but I'm gonna just read it. DC Comics, DC Universe hit by major layoffs. When you first heard that, Mo, what did you think of?
When I saw the article, I'm thinking due to the situation that we're dealing with right now, Corona and epidemic, I'm thinking they maybe cut off a few people. But there was a word there because I didn't read it from that article. I read it from a different article. They use a specific word that caught our attention, right, TK? And I think we spoke about it over the phone. There was a specific phrase or word that they used to describe their layoffs.
Yeah, I don't remember it. What was the specific word?
They said that they're cutting a bunch of major layoffs. They're calling it a bloodbath.
Oh, a bloodbath. Yeah, yeah. So they're calling it a bloodbath, which a lot of people are predicting that a lot of companies are gonna suffer through this or gonna do this. When I say company, they think like Marvel and all of that. But yeah, so I'm gonna get into this article here. Let's see what it says. The majority of the staff of the streaming service, imagine, DC Universe has been laid off, as has editor-in-chief Bob Harris and multiple other executives on the publishing side. Bro, they're going hard. Ooh. Monday's Warner Media layoffs have affected a significant number of high-level figures at comic book powerhouse DC, multiple sources tell The Hollywood Reporter. Among those said to losing their positions are editor-in-chief Bob Harris, senior vice president of publishing strategy and support services Hank Canals from Gears.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Vice president of marketing and creative services Jonah Wieland, vice president global publishing. All these vice presidents and presidents are just getting fired. That's basically what it says. And then it says Mark Doyle, the executive editor, the one that oversaw the rollout of the Black Label graphic novels, and now Jim Lee remains the CCO. What do you think about all that so far? So from
what you've told me, when I'm thinking layoffs, I'm thinking like maybe, you know how there's different tiers in every job, which is kind of like fucked up to say in a way. There's the top people, then there's the people below that, and then you would think that when there's layoffs for COVID and stuff like that, they start off from the bottom. These are big names within that DC.
They went in reverse.
Yes.
I mean, that's exactly what happened. They went in reverse. But so I could just imagine all the people that follow through. I don't know how it's gonna be. Like, damn, it's just crazy. I heard wild numbers. I heard like 800. It's very sad. It's a sad thing. And then I heard other rumors going on. But let me continue here. See if we could pick something up. Roughly 1/3 of DC's editorial ranks are being laid off. 1/3. According to sources. Insiders also say the majority of the staff of the streaming service DC Universe has been laid off. Yo, we all knew DC Universe was gonna bounce. we all yeah. What are you guys doing? DC Universe, HBO Max, what's going on here? You know?
DC Universe as in, are you talking about as in that app?
That app.
Yeah.
Your app. That's going down.
Dude, man.
I'm yelling timber up.
Because I think in the last, not the last Pop Culture, the one before, remember we spoke about it. They made it clear. They said all of these DC shows are either going to go to the WB or they're going to go to HBO Max. The only thing that's going to remain in the DC app is like the season ones, but everything going forward is going to be on HBO Max. Like 90% of it's on HBO Max, 10% is going to be on the WB. So the DC Universe app I think it's just going to be for comics and just for old animations and stuff like that. You know? Bro,
it's insane. It's insane. What else? DC Universes was DOA as soon as the AT&T merge happened. That was being said too. DC Universe launched in May 2018 and is home to live action series such as Doom Patrol, which was good, Titans, which was good season 1. I haven't watched the other seasons.
Yeah, me either.
Girl, which we've been hearing about for a minute, Mo, and we still haven't seen it, as well as animated offerings including Young Justice. Young Justice, that's one of the best, and Harley Quinn, which is another great show. Some of those shows have now started stream on HBO Max. Where we at? Let me see if we could jump into things that are more appealing to us right now. DC fandom. Yeah, so the whole August 22 online event, DC fandom, which is set to showcase stars from DC's film, TV, and comic book world. So I want to know. Oh, wait. Different songs, Mo. It's supposed to be like.
Wasn't a different song? Am I thinking Tyrese?
Be like, oh,
I don't know, bro. Baby boy.
Where we at? All right, so let me pull up. Let me see if there's another article talking about Jim Lee, Bob Harris, Maria. Oh, this is another thing I heard. Okay, earlier today, Bleeding Cool posted the news that DC Comics staffers, along with the rest of Warner Brothers, were undergoing a downsizing of staff. I wonder if I could use that. Let's say if I have a business and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm downsizing, guys. I'm downsizing.
It's listen, it's
It's the way it
happening
goes, right?
everywhere. It's
Yeah,
happening everywhere,
true.
everywhere. Like they're either downsizing or they're eliminating a lot of salary that isn't necessary right now. And a lot of businesses, almost at the top, everybody's almost getting overpaid. So it's like, cut them off. You know what I mean?
Si, senor. Si, senor. I completely understand. This new DC implosion seems to have all implosion. I like that. Seems to have all but confirmed the departure of Mark Doyle, DC Black. That DC collectibles will be wound up as a line of statues and toys with the right license elsewhere to the like of Mattel and Mattel. How you pronounce that?
Where can you highlight it? Can you highlight it?
Mattel.
Can you highlight it? I don't know.
Mattel.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, like Mattel. Oh,
Mattel game, the toy company. I just didn't know. And Hasbro.
What up, Jabroni?
Yo, what is up, everybody in the chat? I can't see you guys, and this is the first time I'm actually going in depth reading this. There's a lot of other things I heard about. I also heard, let me see if you saw DC Comics published an unhealthy percentage of Batman books, you ain't seen nothing yet. The Bat books, most of the Justice League books, and some of the Superman books will stay safe, as will the digital line. Okay, so let me just get to the point. So from what I heard and from what everybody else is saying, DC is about to cut down in their comic books, right? In their ongoing series. Let me bounce from here. Anything we got? Anybody saying anything interesting before?
Not just a lot of people saying what's up. We got Davis Comics, we got Jabroni, we got Jay, we got Perry. You know, just all of them saying what's up to each other as you were talking. You know, I was just trying to get them in. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Yeah. Trinidad Gomez in the house. What up, bro? We got Southern Comic Geek in the house. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Yeah, we got Jay, Geek, and all of them in here. And of course, and Fatal J also did mention they're laying off because of COVID, and AT&T is letting loose of DC companies that's not making any money for them, which makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
I completely understand the business aspect of everything. Like, I understand if shit's not working out, what do you think this is? Like, you get me? If it's just they can't take a chance right now.
They can't take a chance right now on trying to wait to see if these comics do well profit-wise.
They don't got money like that. I mean, they got a lot of money, but they're trying to hold that back. It's not like the MCU, the Marvel universe, Marvel comics that has a lot of money that they could chill for a bit. But I'm sure the pressure is gonna come on them too as well. So yep, they do have a show, Buyer Pass, I think it is, at 9 p.m. You guys should check that out. Perry Comics and Comic Jabroni's gonna be there. But to get back on track, I heard that DC is gonna start canceling some ongoing series, like they always do. That's nothing. That's nothing, different. But the thing is that now they're gonna move into graphic novels, and that their comics are gonna go kind of strictly digital only.
There it is.
So this is something we spoke about a long time. We spoke about this when the whole Diamond thing was happening. Remember that?
Yeah.
And the whole publishing, and it was just like, oh my God, what's gonna happen to comic books? Are we gonna get our books, or are they gonna go digital? And I was part of that. Like, I can't go digital. I don't like going digital whatsoever. Yeah. I'm soon, like recently, like a week ago, I started saying like, hey, listen, I'm gonna cut down on my collection just because it's overwhelming with so many books and boxes in my house that it's just like, and I'm more of a complete story. I like having the complete story. So this news it's kind of sad. I mean, it's not kind of, it is sad to especially very high collectors that love their comics going to the weekly. I think it was the weekly comics they were gonna stop, which is embarrassing. Grace Randolph said they are going to transition Jim Lee.
So that could mean so many different things.
Yeah, your boy Bounce. I already heard that he lost his position there, and he's just like, I don't know. They're just slowly kicking people out. Let
me tell you what the word transition means. I work in the corporate industry. Transition means you're about to be demoted. You're about to get a pay cut. So we're gonna transition you from this position to this position, but you're still in the company. but it's a transitional phase, and that's unfortunately that's what's affecting a lot of businesses. But of course, since we're focusing on comic books, it's something that we kind of knew what's going to be happening. Unfortunately, we are on month March, April, May, June, July, August. We're about to hit September. That could hit 6 months of this.
Bro, that's insane. I can't believe it. I don't know what I'll do. I mean, I know what I'll do. I'll just keep collecting.
There's still going to be comic books. Comic books are not going to go nowhere. It's just there's not going to be such an extent of them that's going to be, accessible to everybody. And also, there are some comic book companies that do have multiple titles that are even unnecessary. They are going to stick to the main guns that are bringing them money. These are the storylines. These are the creators and the writers that are making great comics, and we're seeing profit. Those are the guys we're keeping. These other ones, we can't take a chance.
Yeah. This is definitely it. This is that part where it goes into like, hey, listen, we need whoever's making money. So let's say in DC, let's get Batman.
Yeah.
What do you say? Batman.
Justice League.
Those are really. I don't even know. Superman, I don't even think brings in money, but they just can't get rid of Superman, bro.
Superman is like Iron Man in Marvel. Iron Man solo series don't bring money. Iron Man in Avengers, those storylines, that brings money.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Superman solos don't bring money. It's only when they have those great writers that give those deep storylines. Superman in major Justice League storylines, that brings money.
Yeah. So it's crazy. It's crazy if they transition into just digital, but whenever the story arc finishes, we'll send out a graphic novel or a hardcover.
Yeah, they could definitely
do that. I mean, it works actually perfect for me just because that's what I was gonna start doing, but it sucks. It sucks. It's not like I'm excited because what I'm doing is actually transitioning into
what you're gonna do, TK, is what I've been doing the last 2-3 years.
Yeah,
I went digital just for my own purpose. I have nothing against people that collect. I get it. It's a beautiful, fun thing to have those issues, But I'm an impatient person. I want to read. I want to do it, and I went digital. But if there's a great storyline and it's finished, I pick it up, the whole thing, and I collect that. So it's some people are just bound to do that. Let's see what happens. In the next few months, we're going to see a lot of changes within the comic book industry. Hopefully not that it doesn't affect us, right? It's already affecting us as moviegoers.
Bro, I think everything's affecting us. Well, all these breaking news, and if it's affecting us, it's most likely affecting them and their business and how they run stuff. So it's not a surprise. It's just like the news breaking out now while DC fandom is about to happen.
That's true.
It's just
the timing isn't good.
Yeah, it's like what? How do I feel? How should I feel about the DC universe? How should I feel about it? One side we got the Snyder Cut coming out. We have Wonder Woman, all these other films that are in production, TV shows that are in production, new things that are coming about, and then to tell us that all of this is going to happen as well, it's just like, hey. And I guess it's their way of saying like, hey, we're giving you all of this, but you got to understand we got to cut back on all of this.
We're trimming the fat.
Anyways, all right. I mean, that's enough talk about that. That's all I wanted to say. There's more news. If you guys want to check it out, there's a lot of articles. I know a couple of channels have done it. I haven't watched it. There's probably a lot of things I'm not touching on, but those are the main points. Those are the main things that really stood out to me, and I was like, damn, there's a tidal wave coming. Mm-hmm. Wait, there's something coming. I don't know.
There's a reckoning.
There's the Black Winter is coming.
That's
Noel is coming. There you go.
The Black Winter is coming, and TK and Mo need to unite, and we need to get strong enough. In order to do that, we need to eat 4 to 5 planets to save the comic book industry.
And I just need the power of Odin and the cosmic power as well. And then, but there's another villain that's stronger than ever. Let's get into comics. Let's get into DC Comics. Let's get into the positive side. At least we got comics that came out today.
Yes. Yes.
So we could at least talk about those comics. Which is the first one you want to talk about, Mo?
Let's start off with death metal. Death metal, death metal, death metal. Numero 3. Number 3, death metal.
How do you feel? We finally get Lobo. I don't know if Perry's in here, but we get
Superman.
We get Lobo and we get Superman, which I'm a little skeptical about Superman and Batman, obviously, because what they say in the issue when they spoke to each other, they're like, "Yo, Wonder Woman doesn't know that we're fake ass Batmans and fake ass Superman." Imagine.
There's another little thing that happened there. I'm gonna let you like break it down, and I guess we like go from there. There's another thing. There's something that happened in the storyline that got me upset, which I brought up a few episodes ago about Batman. And I was like,
contingency plans. I got a plan for everything, and that's how I hold it.
There it is again, TK. It is again.
I mean, you could practically say that's who Batman is. He has a plan for everything.
No, for sure, but that's been something over 100 years. It's like, okay, this issue was kind of.
It's like Iron Man. Like, okay, Iron Man, make another suit and fail at what you're doing.
But those suits always don't work.
Exactly. That's why I say and fail at what you're doing. Let me make this Hulkbuster suit. Let me make this. Let me make this Thorbuster suit. It's like every suit he made in comics, even the ones that he got really, really close to, like the ones that went against the Phoenix the second time she was coming around, and it was during. Was it during A versus X?
It definitely was A versus X. That he made a suit. He attacked the Phoenix, and that's what separated into 5.
Yeah,
and created the Phoenix 5. You asked me what are my thoughts on Death Metal number 3. It was cool because it got the ball rolling, and I think the next coming issues is going to go even deeper into the storyline, which I think is going to be, split up into like a lot of tie-ins. I personally don't like tie-ins, but we got to see Superman for the first time in the storyline.
Long hair Superman.
Yeah, and he looks like he's turning with he's dealing with Bat Side, which is like dark side, It was
there's a lot of cheesy names, if that makes sense, when they describe things, but I guess you just roll with the punches when they say like the backside or
I mean,
it's funny because I remember in Perry just brought up yo, Two Gun Pedro, what's up, man? Perry just brought it up that Batwoman making Batman saying please, really. Well, in that comic book, it was like she questions him like everything's bad, or Harley Quinn does it in Death Metal. Who does what? Was it in Death Metal that they're talking about the bat naming, everything's bad?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot who it was, but anyways, besides that, so yeah, Batman has a contingency plan. Obviously, he gets hit with the dark side gun, which was awesome. It was just fabricated and improved.
How did it? That was the part that pissed me off.
He was like, "Yo, I'm ready for that shit."
He goes, "Oh, he had a thing. I forgot what it was called. Had it at the top of my. He had something for it." He was like, "I knew that was coming." I was like, "Of course you did. Of course you did." And he's like, "Oh, I'm dead." No, he's not. He was faking. And then Superman's like, "Ha ha ha! I was faking the whole time. I can take any shot." What?
Yeah, there was something. But I thought it was cool. With Batman giving Superman the black ring.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, control the what is it? The cells, the dead cells that are dying in Superman. I think the only part I disliked as well. There was a couple of parts that I disliked, and I could agree with you. But there was another part is like the dark multiverses also had shades of color of different kryptonite. Like, yo, kryptonite is like the whole rainbow right now. They had gold kryptonite. This has been going on since the Silver Golden Age. I think Golden Age. Or Silver Age, where they start naming off so many, and it's just like, damn, yo, Superman. But what I did like is the respect to Superman.
Yes,
the most powerful. Superman.
We just did the whole respect thing during Doomsday Clock, but we got to remind everybody the respect to Superman with his long hair.
How would you feel if Century got that?
I'd be like, yo.
But I thought it was an overall, and then I love the introduction of the Robin King when he came through.
He came out kind of teasing them, right?
Yeah.
He was like, "Yo, what's up, everybody? What you guys doing?"
Yo, it's so weird because after reading this issue, right? you get that, yo, I would not want to be around that guy. I do not want to be around that kid whatsoever. That kid's so demonic. He's like 20 times worse than Damian Wayne. And then just to see him come out just all friendly, and the JSA don't know who he is. They don't know who he is, and you're there reading the book like, yo, get away from this guy. You don't know him.
He was like, oh, here it is. He was like, he came through. He was like, good morning, all. How's everybody doing? And they're like, yo, who is this guy? One of them complimented his belt. They're like, hey, nice
Yo,
belt.
and then he goes in depth, like, yeah, every pocket in this belt as a way to kill every superhero out there that I know. So, for instance, and then he goes in describing how he's gonna kill the Flash, right?
You want me to say it?
Yeah, go for it.
Yo, he goes, yeah, I have a way of killing every single hero in the world. Neat, huh? This one here is for you. See, on my word, I dug up your dead mom.
World.
No, dead mom. He's talking to the Flash.
Yeah.
He goes, I dug up your dead mom, covered her remains in this great speed force canceling toxin that liquefies your muscles. Super painful. Such cool stuff. I stuffed her rotting corpse into the Flash ring.
Bro, come on. Yeah. Bro, that means the ring that you pop it. His costume comes out and you get in the outfit. It's gonna be his mom coming out, and then he says something about a hug. You want a hug or something, right?
Oh, he goes, her arms. I guess when he turns on the ring, you know how the suit comes out?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Her arms sort of fling out like she's trying to hug you when she pops out. Do you want to see? Yo, he goes, and then you got Dr. Fate. Do not listen to this fiend. And he goes, oh, you're right, Kent. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not here to kill you. I'm here to watch him do it.
And then we get the Darkest Night coming through.
Him? Who? What hell is that little punk talking? It's him. Flash is freaking out. It's him. The Batman who laughs, but whatever he's becoming, he's becoming. And they bounce. Dr. Fate's like, let's get out through here.
And then run.
Let's get the fuck out through here.
It was a little cheesy line because I honestly, yo, nothing against the Flash, nothing against any of these comics. It's just when they all say there's only one thing we can do.
Run. My man, like
it's like hasn't that line been used too many times for the Flash? Like run. Like I don't know. I feel like but I guess that's who the Flash is. Oh, let me see. Perry got the main man Lobo and Capullo making him look badass. Yeah, Capullo's artwork again is always up top, always with the creepiness. I'm telling you, since the whole Court of Owls things, I fell in love with this duo. Yo, Superman with the ring. Yup. I kind of didn't like Robin King in this, so he has the same smarts and skills as fully grown trained Batman.
Yes, in a way. It's didn't we talk about this, TK, that the Robin King is pretty much another Batman? No, I take it wrong. I was gonna say another Batman who lasts in a way.
The thing is that the Batman who laughs has been conquering universes, universes, whatever you want to do it. So I don't really know the history behind. I don't know. We still don't know about the Robin King as much as we should.
Yeah,
you get me? I don't know if it just from the Robin King sitting on the chair jumped into just Batman. I want to know that time in between, because that time in between can be very crucial in explaining how he's this smart and this intelligent and be able to take these superheroes out. Unless the Batman who laughs just gave him files and was like, here, this is how I took out all these superheroes. These were their weaknesses, because I've been taking out universes for a long time already. So this is how you do it. So it could be that as well.
It's not too far-fetched, because remember, this Batman who laughs, who's the darkest, what's he called?
The Darkest Night.
This is a guy whose brain has just been transferred over to this entity. And now this guy has all of the Batman who laughs knowledge. So it wouldn't be so far-fetched to think that something similar could have happened to the Robin King. Like, here's some info. Now you're up to date with everything. You know what I mean? So it is comic book, so it is possible. After they meet the Robin King, they're being chased because this guy wants Wally West's Speed Force power. Because remember, this guy's still weak.
Yeah, he needs the puzzles to the pieces to the puzzle.
Yeah, so he's chasing after him. They're like, "Yo, let's be out," because they technically don't have an answer for him yet. So it is cheesy though, but it makes sense for them to bounce. And he's pretty, even though he's not that strong, he's still fast enough that they're like, "Holy crap, we got to combine our powers." Meanwhile, is it Superman? Who is it that opens this portal that releases all the heroes? Somebody releases.
Superman does. Superman. He breaks open, and all the superheroes were closed in. It wasn't a portal though. I think they were locked downstairs, or something like that.
They did unlock something, but this is a little. It's comic books. I get it. It was a little bit of a cheesy moment that this world is so effed up, this dark world. And then when you open the door, everybody's like, "Hi, thank you. Oh,
thank you very much." Yeah, I understand that as well. It's weird.
Little things not to really. It's whatever.
This issue actually, it wasn't that it was bad, but it was just a lot of things that I just was like, oh god, like come on.
It was a little cheesy, but it's getting the ball rolling now to the main story.
Yeah. So now we got the Darkest Knight running after these guys, and in his words, I believe he says like, "Yo, if you fuck up at least once or at least one little hiccup, I'm gonna catch you." So it's like, damn, this guy's not only so fast, he's also running with the Speed Force. Like he could break the Speed Force as well. You can the way they describe it. So he's catching up, and these flashes got to keep him going. Yeah, and he looks like a demon coming at you. Look at that.
Look at the flash, like, "Ay, no.
Ay, Dios mío."
He says, right now, Perpetua is drawing her energy from Crisis Worlds in the dark multiverse. The energy transmitted up from the dark and out to human antennas around the multiverse, where it is amplified and sent to Perpetua herself. What we need to do is redirect that energy to one of our own. And he's planning on doing that. Someone who has the power to kill Perpetua and then help us recreate the multiverse as it should be. That someone is Wally West. I didn't know Wally West was that strong, but he does have the Manhattan powers.
Yeah. I mean, they've been hinting on him being like the main source from what I heard.
He says, "John Stewart, you lead the Lanterns. Take down the antennas on the remaining Earths. Martian Manhunter, you and your team go after her throne." The Flashes, kind of like worry with this other guy chasing them. Pretty much they are already making the plan of how to stop this guy from obtaining this power. You know what I mean?
Weird. It's so weird to have these. It's like I never seen the Justice League in a crisis that there's two cosmic powerful beings. Like, I mean, I guess I seen the Anti-Monitor versus Darkseid kind of thing. They're in the Darkseid war, right? But yes. It's just like they're not on her level though.
At all. They're not on her level. And you got a dude that's about to, if possibly, could be up to and above her level. And they know that if this guy gets to that, it's a wrap.
Yeah, which they got to stop that. There's no way we're going to see the full power of the Darkest Knight. I'll tell you that right now.
It'll be over. And they have somebody else that they need help from. They were teasing. They were like, we need to get one more superhero that is the strongest psychic in all of DC Universe.
And I was like, wait a minute. You got Martian Manhunter right there. He just connected all the minds in the universe, the storyline before or something like that. I forgot what it was.
It was that Jarro, the star thing.
I heard of him being like strong. I know he's strong. I know he is powerful. So it's not like it came out of the blue.
My man,
that whole weird. I don't understand. And then even the caption is like, read this if you don't understand or whatever. It says in the bottom right. Can you read that? And it's just like, or just make your own story.
Oh, you're right. See Justice. I see what you're saying. It says, "See Justice League for why Batman is hugging a starfish." Because he develops like a son-father relationship.
Yeah.
But apparently he's super strong. They released him, and now he's gonna help them stop. He's like, he goes, "This is damn, I forgot what hero it was, but he turned into a zombie." That dude Jonah Hex. He goes, "Wait, what I missed? Why Bat's hugging a starfish?" And it says, "See that issue to see why."
Bro, we had a 13th level intelligence brainiac
Yeah.
from the dark multiverse. And I was like, that's crazy. And he's like, I can't read signs, anything. And then Jonah Hex just gets up right in front of him. Like, read this. Haha.
She Wonder. Everybody's like, yo, so what we gonna do? Because remember, they just kind of explained the plan. Wonder Woman's like with Jaro, with his help, Superman, Batman, and I will re-enter the dark and get the energy needed to restart the multiverse. And somebody's like, restart the multiverse? I know. And I know all this is the result of our choices and the choices of those that we failed. But hear me when I say, regardless of blame or cause, what this universe has become, no one wants this. No one. So pretty much even the villains don't want this multiverse. They're like, yo, this is too much of craziness. You know, so he's like, okay, everybody.
Is this gonna be another New 52? Another rebirth?
I think it's gonna be another soft reboot when everything's gonna continue the way it was, but this storyline is too big for everything to go back to how it was.
Way too big.
Wouldn't we be like, wait, what? You know, that would be whack.
We have so many teams, so many different things. This is a crisis.
It is a crisis. Meanwhile, Wonder Woman's like, yo, if you guys are down to do this, let's do this. And they show like a little picture of all of them putting their hands together and they go, Justice League, hurrah. No, they don't. Meanwhile, while they saved all the superheroes and she pretty much gave the idea of what we need to do, you got the main man Lobo who picked up a little box. He picked up a little box.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to discuss.
Go for it.
Well, hold on. Before we get into that,
yeah.
Okay, I kind of didn't like this Perry Comics. I kind of didn't like Robin King in this, so he has the same smarts and skills as fully grown trained Batman. Again, we don't know, and then the Robin King looks demonic. It doesn't look like just a regular Robin.
Yeah, he looks.
So it could be, I don't know. He could be juiced up or something. I don't know. He's just Bruce Wayne, and he killed his parents with a gun. For all we know, remember, there's a gap. There's a gap between him meeting the Batman Who Laughs and him becoming the Robin King. So we definitely have to do that. Years and years of training, and this kid is instantly amazing. Hey man, we'll see. Yo, Mike Rogers, Robin Discovery Bay of $600.
Oh, that's that post that JB put up of this dude who was supposed to send out a whole bunch of stuff and he never got it. Mike Rogers, y'all, be an alert.
Don't I know? I think I'm subscribed to Mike Rogers.
Uh-oh. I know JB put a post up to kind of warn everybody.
Yeah, he's the guy that always goes live on his YouTube channel. Uh-oh. There's beef in the YouTube. Damn, $600? Nah, that's not beef. That's me rolling money, up.
Bro. That's like streaming. That's like capture card router money, bro. TK didn't get it. He didn't listen.
Router money. Talk about my router. Yo, speaking of my router, look at my internet. Look.
Where's the wine glass, TK?
I haven't froze. It's right here.
There.
Bro, he caught a cramp earlier, and I thought it was something crazy serious. Like he caught a cramp, and he's like,
"Uy, no!" And
I was like, "Ay, demonios!
What are you doing?" Santa Maria, go!
So what are you saying? You're gonna continue with Lobo?
Lobo. So at the ending of this story, this issue, you see Lobo. He picked up something. Somebody sent him out to pick up 5 of these. Good. Now that all 5 are collected, we can move. We can make our move. He goes, yo, tell me, what the hell is in here anyway?
You know what it is?
What you got?
I'm gonna tell you right now what it is.
What you think it is? The Void.
5 rings.
Yo, you think that's what it is?
5 lantern rings.
Pause right there. Do you know the name of the storyline?
Blackest Night.
Is it Blackest Night that there was another storyline after that had to do with the Green Lanterns, and they show that box. They show that same box.
The same box we're talking about right now?
Yeah. And then we don't hear nothing from it for a while. And now it's him bringing that back to this storyline. So he goes, pretty much he says, He goes, "Yo, can I open it?" He goes, "No, you don't want to do that because then you'll regret it." And then who is he that he's talking to?
Burnt face, Two-Face.
No.
The boy Lex Luthor,
Damn,
formerly known as, well, still Lex Luthor, right? When he had the power of Perpetua.
he did, but then damn, what exactly happened to him? I can't remember. Did Batman Who Laughs did something to him?
Yeah, I think it was during the year of the villains or something. I don't know which one it was.
Pretty
But,
much he gets played. And that was the question you brought up a while ago, or we brought it up. Where is this dude?
Why would he regret opening the box though? What?
It could be two parts. It could be that he's just like trying to tell him like not to open it because then if he sees that power, he'll take it for himself, or it could destroy him.
Yeah. I see that. Okay, but it was like a green shiny light, right?
It was yellow.
Oh, whatever came up to me, I was like, it's either kryptonite.
Oh, no, TK, you are correct.
When am I wrong? Feel me?
Yo,
No.
that looks green, right?
Yeah. So I was like, it's either kryptonite or a ring. But if he's collecting 5 of them, he could be collecting 5 different kryptonites. But I don't see where that would play in this whole.
Damn, I can't. He had mentioned it's a metal. It's a dark. He had mentioned it's a.
Oh yeah, it's a metal. So it's probably not even anything where we're talking about.
It could be, but what if it's the lantern lens with that type of metal?
The dark multiverse metals.
Yeah, remember the very first Dark Knights, those old death metal, all that stuff. That the nymph is it nymph metal?
Yeah, the ninth metal is called ninth metal. Yeah,
something like that. It could be that. So
we shall see. All right, so what's next? What's next in the comic in the DC comics? Now that we have comics until I don't know, probably next week when they stop.
When they fire everybody?
Yeah, when they fire the rest of everybody and they're like, we're transitioning and we're downgrading and we're just disappearing. Peace.
All right, we're going to downgrade a little bit and we're going to hire people for less money. So we got the new CEO, Maurice Corchado, and we got the VP representatives of this and that, TK, and we're like, what do we do? What do we do?
Everything just turns into Batman.
That comic book is the only one that I read. I did read Empire #4. I'm not really feeling it. I did read X-Men Empire, which was a dope storyline. I don't even have to go into too much detail, but you kind of see how strong Vulcan is. He has released his whole power. In DC, what other DC comics have you read?
Detective Comics.
All right, go
break that one down. So it's mostly just like a side story of a team up between Batman and Batwoman during the Joker War, and it was just like it. I mean, it's not necessary to read for the Joker War. It's just like she helps Gotham a little bit, and then she finds out what she communicates with Batman, which Batman is their relationship is not so good. And she's like, you can't control me or something like that. And they're just fighting a bunch of Joker thugs throughout the whole thing. And that was it. And she's there to help Detective Bullock from it. So it was just a weird relationship.
Do you think that storyline is mostly set up just to see their relationship?
Yeah. Oh no, definitely. I think that's how it'll play down. I think she's gonna be more involved into the whole Joker wars. I would assume, but there was really nothing to it. It was just like, all right.
Those are the issues that piss me off, man. Like,
yeah.
You buy it because you want something to read, something to entertain you, and then you read it and it's kind of like, this is so unnecessary. They could have done that in one page in one of the main storylines.
Yeah,
they could have done that. Oh, things are awkward with him and Batwoman. Okay, how's that going to affect him trying to get himself back, trying to get Gotham back? You don't need $4.99, $3.99 to read that. So, what other storyline did you read?
What else came out? Detective.
I'll tell you right now. You got. All right, we just did Dark Knight's Death Metal. Empire #10. Shit was whack, son.
Bro, I don't know what they're doing with Empire. I don't know where they're going. Like they swear they got good things happening, and those are the common kind of books. It's like, yo, you got to pay attention because this is gonna be the changing factor and the outcome of the whole Marvel universe.
Bro,
Always
done
whack.
that once a year for the past 10 years.
She-Hulk's about to be immortal. She-Hulk. Hulkling is somebody now. Don't get it twisted.
So that's what I wanted to bring. Something major did happen to She-Hulk, but then again, you're talking about what happened to her during Immortal She-Hulk. I mean, Immortal, she's the new Immortal She-Hulk. I don't think that's those things are even intertwined.
Yeah.
Because something major did happen with her, but again, I still think Empire is still setting up for like major things. Because so far, I'm still reading it because it is a major Marvel event. But you don't see me hitting you up like, yo,
go check this out. I'm like, yo, let me sleep, dog. Let me sleep.
there is one story that I need you to read, TK. I had mentioned it a while ago. I was gonna. You can never.
Oh, Venom, and I didn't read it.
No.
Oh.
It's is the Captain America Escape from Dimension Z? Funny title.
You never mentioned that.
Bro, I told you.
Bro, you didn't mention Captain America Escape from the Phantom Menace or whatever.
No, it's not that. It's once Captain America was trapped in Dimension Z, where time moves faster. Cap was only gone from his world for 2 minutes, but it felt like 12 years for him. During that time, he adopted and raised Armin Zola's son, Leopold Zola, but named him Ian Rogers. I remember reading that. I was like, Escape from Dimension Z? That sounds stupid. Yo, the storyline was dope. And then when he gets back, he's in the Avengers Tower, right? He comes back. And I don't know what superhero it was. The superhero was chilling on the couch. Cap had left. I think he went to one of the rooms. My man disappeared for 2 minutes, but in this world, it was 12 years. He comes back and he's like, hey, and he's like, hey, what's up? Where you been? You need to read it because it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. It's called
deeper than him just coming into the room.
Bro, he disappeared for 2 minutes. He was gone for 12 years. I think when he was gone for 2 minutes, Zola kind of kidnapped him into this dimension. And what he thought was a few minutes, it was 12 years. But it's deeper. It's deeper than that. I recommend that one. It just popped up here. I'm gonna text it to you real quick.
All right. Let me snow. I think those were the books that I read. I'm not too sure though. I could be mistaken. Let me see here.
Well, the main reason why we got on live was to talk about a few comic books and also talk about
the big news of the whole DC thing that's going on. So yeah, DC bloodbath is what's happening, the implosion. And I heard they're actually sitting down and having their meetings constantly, because I guess that's what you have to do. You got to see where the money is, who's going to fund who, where is it to make money. But if you had 3 characters to choose from DC to make money, to make it happen, to pick it up, what 3 characters would it be? The Trinity?
Does Wonder Woman's comics sell like that?
Recently I heard there was a good run on Wonder Woman. I'm not even gonna lie. I keep hearing that. But
here's the thing. That's a good run. Superman had a good run. Batman has good runs. Does she have consistent good runs?
I'm not too sure. Yo no sé mañana.
If you were to tell me pick 3, of course Batman. Shazam, he doesn't have like great storylines. Batman.
Shazam!
I don't read Wonder Woman like that, so I'm not gonna say Wonder Woman. Oh my god, he's sick. No, it's not even that. I would say Batman, Justice League, Green Lantern.
Oh yeah, Green Lantern, Jeff Johns. Have Jeff Johns write another run of Green Lantern.
What are your 3?
My 3 will be Wonder Woman, Supergirl, and Power Girl.
You know what? I'm not opposed.
Power Girl sells.
She sells, but for other reasons. She's always
what reasons, Mo?
Look at her cover. Bang. What were your 3? Series 3.
My series 3 would be Batman. Batman's always been spoken about like no other. The Bat family. Batman. Then it would have to go Justice League.
Yeah.
Or you know what? Justice League Dark as well.
All right. I was about to maybe slide that one in. That's a good one. Justice League Dark.
Justice League Dark.
Marvel 3. If they're gonna cut everybody down, what are the 3 that you need?
Spider-Man, Avengers, and Spider-Man, Avengers, and X-Men, I guess. No? Spider-Man, Avengers, and X-Men.
Yo, what's up, Chaos? What's up, Chaos?
I need sexual healing.
Oh, yeah, there it is. I like that tone.
Sexual healing.
Comics, what's up? What's up? I would say X-Men for sure.
X-Men.
Avengers.
And Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Told you.
Those are the 3.
Told you. Those are it.
Spider-Man brings in Venom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Flicks and comics. What is up?
But that's all I got, honestly. I just really wanted to talk about the whole DC universe and what was going on. But in doing that as well, we had comic books that dropped. So this week, if I had to rate it, what was it? DC Dark Metal was okay. I'll give it 3 stars.
That's fair. I'll give it 3 stars.
3 stars. The other one, Detective, was like 2 stars. 1.5 stars, 2 stars. It just wasn't what I needed. Mike Rogers stole JB. Perry, get in my DMs, and I need the deets. Yeah, I mean, I would like to see what's going on, because that's a guy that I always see. He looked like a genuine guy, but you can never know. Look at Mo. You get me? Look at Mo. He looked like a
$3,000 from TK.
Genuine guy, and he just took my collection. That was it.
I was like, just like that. Yo, for those of you that are just wondering, like this was a little not last minute, but the news that popped up, TK, for those that are just popping up, was the layoffs from DC. TK hit me up. He was like, yo, we should go on and talk about that. So yo, let's do it right now. And then we also talked about a few comics that maybe later on this week we'll get back on and we'll go a little bit more details into these comics, right? Because we still need a few more that are coming out.
Yeah, we got Marvel comics coming out, so definitely check out for that. See what's going on over there on the Marvel side. But that's gonna be it. What we got here? Chaos still. I'll get my DC tomorrow. Hopefully, no Batman. There's Detective Comics. And that Detective comic wasn't all good, so it's gonna suck. Old news from yesterday. Well, it's news that I just heard today. Chaos. So yeah, man. DC. Hopefully they pick this shit up. Hopefully DC fandom, like, equalizes things or something like that. I don't know.
What if this though, TK? What if they cut off a lot of staff and the remaining staff is so focused on doing good storylines that these storylines are that much better? You know what I mean?
But they're cutting down storylines, so it's only going to be a few stories, ongoing series.
But do we need so many storylines?
I feel like there's a fan for each superhero or each story that's out already. So, I mean, it would be nice, but who do we care about usually when it comes to DC? Who do we care about?
Jaro.
Nah, we care about Batman. We care about Batman. Batman.
How about we say Justice League?
Yeah, Justice League. Yeah, I guess. The Flash. I guess Green Lantern. Aquaman. Wonder Woman.
We need to run. My name is Barry Allen.
And I'm the fastest man alive. All right, let's end it there before we can. That's how you run, Mo? Oh, God. All right. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, which would be TK's Batcave, or you could subscribe to Dudes Talking Comics, which is Mo, or you could subscribe to both. But if you had to choose, make sure it's this one.
Subscribe to both, y'all. Subscribe to both.
But if you had to choose,
Yarn Man. There it is. Yarn Man. There it is. All right.
Peace in the Middle
Later,
East.
guys. Take care. Be safe.
DC. Oh.